Am I free to go?
I want my lawyer now.
I want a lawyer right now.
Mr. Nolan, it's for you.
My name is Patrick Nolan. I'm an attorney licensed in the state of Missouri. This is Pat Talks Law. Welcome back. My name is Patrick Nolan. I'm an attorney licensed in the state of Missouri. This is Pat Talks Law, Windshield time. Today I want to talk to you about the recent events that have happened in Rolla and another couple of reports I've heard from Greene County and Springfield. People with medical marijuana cards, patient identification cards, have had their medicine seized by law enforcement. They were not charged with possession of marijuana, but they have had their medicine seized. In a couple cases, the law enforcement claimed that they couldn't legally possess it until 2020. One, that's just flat out incorrect. The officer said that, doesn't know what he's talking about, and he illegally confiscated your medicine. In Rolla incident, the person in question had their card, but they weren't able to find it to produce it for the officer. This is an issue because you may have the patient ID card. However, the back system where law enforcement can verify that you have a patient ID card does not exist as of yet. So if you can't produce the card for the officer, either on your phone or a printed copy, they are probably going to not recognize it. There's a possibility they're not going to recognize it anyway, but they probably will not if you can't produce the actual card, especially in areas where they are anti-marijuana, like Phelps County, Missouri, or pretty much any rural county. So that's something that you have to be aware of. When it comes down to you possessing your card, having it, and smoking your marijuana, again, this goes to the Rolla incident, you cannot consume your medical marijuana in public. That means you can't smoke your weed in your backyard. I know you think your backyard isn't public, it doesn't matter, it has to be in the house. You can't do it outside. You also cannot smoke your marijuana in your car. You cannot hotbox under our law. Okay? We can get into the silliness of that part of the law. We can get into hotboxing, but bottom line is, if you are filling your car with marijuana smoke, you have a problem, because every officer that ever stops you for the next year and a half is going to say, I smell marijuana. And then they're going to launch into a DWI drug investigation to make sure that you are not operating your vehicle while you were stoned. Now, again, we've had this discussion in the past too. They have no scientific way to say that, Bob Smith was under the influence of marijuana at 3:05 p.m. when I stopped him. However, if you roll down the window and clouds of marijuana smoke billow out of your car like you're in a Cheech and Chong movie, that's going to be a good hint. So you shouldn't do that. And don't drive while you're stoned anyway. Man, you get in an accident and every anti-marijuana person in the country is going to be pointing to medical marijuana killed that person. Okay? Don't do it. Even if you don't think anything will happen, and of course you don't, even if nothing happens, don't do it. Don't do that to the marijuana legalization movement. Okay? Don't drive while you're stoned or medicated. We shouldn't have to say this. Now, you cannot smoke outside. you can, at this moment, if you have a patient ID, possess up to 4 ounces of medical marijuana. Okay? We say medical. It's medical because you have the patient ID. If you don't have the patient ID, it's just weed. And it's felony weight. So, if you're gonna smoke, go get the patient ID. Please. Your attorney will love you forever. Get the patient ID, we can help you. If you have a situation where police officers are seizing your medical marijuana because they don't know the law, you know, print out a copy, go talk to the supervisor. If this is a repeat issue and they're just not, they don't care about the law, call an attorney. There are excellent attorneys all over the state that can handle this in your area. Okay? If you are charged with marijuana possession and you have a patient ID card, call a criminal defense attorney, tell them. If the criminal defense attorney you talk to says they don't know, have them call me. I'll be happy to point him to what he needs. But that's it. Don't smoke outside. Don't run around with more than 4 ounces. Keep your patient ID card. You should keep a printed copy of your patient ID card with your marijuana. If you have your marijuana in a Ziploc baggie, throw it in a second Ziploc baggie and keep your patient ID card with it. If that is in your car, believe me, your passengers are going to thank you so that they don't get busted. Okay, that's it. Stay on top of what's going on. We would love to hear if there are any problems. Please email me at pat@pattalkslaw.com. I want to know if there are any issues. I'd like to know if you hear of any problems. And we've heard of a couple through the media, but I'm sure there's more. So drop me a note because I'm keeping track of issues statewide. Thank you. Hit like, subscribe, and I'll be talking to you soon.